Hello, this is Shanker, and in my series of my experiences in astrology, I'm going to talk about Jupiter, the impact of Jupiter in the third house and fourth house. This is not explaining what is Jupiter in third house or fourth house, but this is certain principles which I have seen always come right with my experiences in astrology. Jupiter in third house will make a person fearless. If he's a friend, he's a good, very, very good friend. If he's an enemy, then you be careful. He can take his he will ensure that he's an enemy of the highest order, and and he will pursue it till the end. He is a very, very fierce enemy to have. A Jupiter in third house, don't make that person your enemy, because it's going to have a very, it could be very, very negative for you. It could be a fight. Whether he wins or loses, that is not the case. Jupiter in the third house, however, is never not good for live things, because at the end of the day, Jupiter is in the house of Mercury, and Mercury is not a friend of Jupiter. A B Mercury is a person who gets its work executed through Rahu. A lot of work, negative work, which is done by Rahu, a lot of work which is done by Rahu is on the orders of Mercury. Mercury gets a lot of things executed through Rahu. So whenever you have a planet which is in the house of Mercury, it rises and goes towards Rahu, and Rahu is nothing but gas. And when anything goes and mixes with gas, it becomes gaseous nature. It doesn't give its results. It dilutes. A person may look as if he has a lot of potential, but that potential will not finally come into becoming or something which is happening. So that is what happens when Jupiter is in the third house. Jupiter, another house which I want to talk about is Jupiter in the fifth house. Jupiter in the fourth house is always very good, a very good place to have. But Jupiter in the fourth house will only be positive and good when you have a planet in the 10th house. Here again, you have to see which planet is there in the 10th house. Suppose you have Mars in 10th house, excellent. Saturn in 10th house, excellent. Mars and Saturn in 10th house, Jupiter, also they get the energy of each other, and it is very good for profession. It's very good for rising. You have it all. But suppose you have Moon in the 10th house. Moon is then it's not a good friend of Saturn. Moon governs your finance, wealth, family. Saturn tends to create problems in all those areas. Jupiter aspecting it will reduce it, will make it better. Otherwise, it could be a moon alone in the house of 10th house. I've seen creating havoc for people's life. But Jupiter being there, it will dilute it, will make it better. And perhaps, your old age, that is after 60, things could become better. You could own property, or also, so many things can happen, especially after the age of 60. It is good. 60 to 69, anywhere between that age, starts giving us good results. But again, Chandrama and Shani are like wish. It's like poison. The poison will always impact its poison in any good things which Jupiter provides. Any of the live things which Jupiter gives, the Saturn and Moon together will impact its poison, put that poison there. So Jupiter in the fourth house is an excellent place to have, but you should have a planet in the 10th house. That's for sure. Then only Jupiter in fourth house will give its result. So Jupiter in fourth is good. One thing which I would like to say, when Jupiter is in fourth house, one should not keep your chest bare, because that is where the energy of Jupiter lies. The chest should not be kept bare. You should always keep it covered. If you want to have better results, put a red mark on your chest, or wear something which is red. That will enhance the value of Jupiter being in fourth house. Other things, what I've told, of course, have to be there. And as far as Mercury in third house is concerned, when Jupiter is in the third house and Mercury rules it, a person will be attracted towards round things. Anything which is round, any object which is round, will be attracted. And they'll also have a tendency of keeping more than one commodity. Suppose it's like these days, most of the things are round. Let it be the video game, let it be the earphones, and so many things which are there in electronics. Let's go to a basic thing like kitchen pressure cooker. It's round. He'll like to keep more than one thing. He'll have two or three pressure cookers. He'll have one, but he'll keep one for redundancy and perhaps one for fashion or show. A person having Jupiter in third house will try to keep multiple objects, will have a fondness to keep multiple objects. That would be a tendency which is there. for people who have Jupiter in the third house. With this, I end my video. About me, you can go to my site, shankarstudy.com, Shankar with a E. You can write to me at connectingstars@gmail.com. Thank you, and bye for now.